Guys, how are you doing? Hope you all are doing well. Welcome to this new video. आज हम बात करने वाले हैं one very important thing, सबसे बड़ा secret in the villa rental business which no one will tell you. Right, so we're going to cover this very important topic, so stay tuned and do watch this video till the end so you get information about this very important secret. So yeah, a lot of you who travel around the world would have heard of a company called as AirBNB. I'll repeat again, AirBNB. But very few people in India, बहुत कम लोगों को पता है, there is this portal called as AirBNB. And that right there is the biggest secret of your villa rental business. If you want to be successful in your villa rental business, the starting step, the stepping stone to your success is going to be Airbnb. If you have a very successful listing on Airbnb, your chances of surviving and doing well in your business for your villa is going to multiply, and it is a huge advantage for you if you have a very successful listing on Airbnb. Right, so now a lot of people will tell you that I want to build my own brand, I want to have an independent brand which runs on its own. I don't want to get support from these portals and build my brand. That's a very wrong approach. आपका ब्रांड बनने में टाइम जाएगा बॉस. It's going to take time before people start knowing you. You get repeat guests, word of mouth spreads. It takes time. It's going to take years and years before you build a brand. So it's important for you to take help of portals like Airbnb to start listing your properties, getting customers, and then spread the word out about your brand. If you are going to take this approach that I want to build my own portal and start competing with guys like Airbnb, Booking.com, Make My Trip, then you're doing a huge mistake. So the first thing you need to ensure is that you do not make that mistake. Use Airbnb as a stepping stone to start your villa rental business. Ensure that your listing is ranking well on Airbnb. We'll cover these topics of how to rank well on Airbnb in the coming videos. But do not make this mistake of thinking that you are a very big brand from the start and I do not want any portals to support me in my villa rental business. Right, so now this is your secret. Airbnb is your secret to success in your villa rental business. A successful Airbnb listing is going to take you a long way, right? So mark this, no one is going to tell you this. Very few villa owners, hoteliers, restaurant owners, resort owners know about Airbnb. They do not know what Airbnb is and how many people in India are already using this. So it is very important for you to have your villa, your property, hotel, resort, whatever it is, need to get it listed on Airbnb to be successful. You're going to get a lot of inquiries if your listing is up to date and ranking well on Airbnb, right? So it is very crucial for you to ensure that you are on Airbnb. Now I'll tell you something very important. Why Airbnb, right? Why you need to use Airbnb for your property. Firstly, Airbnb is used by a very few people in India. I would say not more than 10-15% of the travelers, right? Very few people are aware about Airbnb and the concept that Airbnb is in India. So you are already filtered out in terms of your target audience. Your target audience is already filtered on Airbnb. You do not need to further do screening of your guests to know whether they are going to create a problem at your property. So 90% of your inquiries on Airbnb, and even if they convert, you can damn guarantee that they're going to be quality customers, guests who are not going to create a trouble at your property. So that's the number one reason you're going to get quality inquiries and quality guests from Airbnb. Again, Airbnb, as I said, is known by very few people in India. So the pricing on Airbnb that you're going to achieve is very good. People are ready to pay a premium once they find your property on Airbnb. So it's important that you are charging the guests for the services that you're offering and at a premium if your property is in that segment. So Airbnb will allow you, to charge a premium from your guest, and no other portal in India is able to compete with Airbnb on that. It has quality guests and it will ensure that you get the premium pricing for your property. Now, the other very important point, the third important point of why you should be listing your property on Airbnb is that if guests directly book from Airbnb, then Airbnb covers the damages that may come across when the guests visit your property. They have this insurance where they will cover the damages that are being done by the guests. I have examples from my property where Airbnb has compensated me for the damages that were done by the guests. So it is unbelievable, the service that they offer. It's very quick. You will get your refund within 24 hours. You just need to send some photos of the damages that have happened. If they ask you for the amount of those damages, you need to give that details, and that's it. They'll check it and they'll get back to you in 24 hours and your refund will be initiated. So how cool is that? Imagine you are getting direct bookings and then you covering certain deposit amount from the guests, but your damages at the checkout is, let's say for example 5,000-7,000. You got a deposit at the start of around 3,000. You are going to fight with the guests to get the remaining damages out from them, and it's going to be a very big problem. It's going to be a huge issue for you. On Airbnb, you will avoid all these things. You can get direct bookings from Airbnb and your damages are going to be covered via Airbnb. So it is very important that you understand these 3 points: quality of guest, pricing, and the insurance that Airbnb offers to both its hosts and also the guests. Even guests have a safety at their end that in case they do not enjoy the stay, they found issues at the property, they get a full refund. And the same way, if the host has issues with the guests, then the host also gets a rebate in terms of the damages that were done. Correct. So that's why Airbnb is so crucial for your listing, regardless of what property is it. As I said, whether it's a villa, bungalow, hotel, resort, whatever you have, anything can be listed on Airbnb and you can take advantage of the points that I just talked about. Correct. Now in the next few videos we will deep dive further into how to list your property on Airbnb, what all important things you need to cover while you are listing your property on Airbnb. And I will also tell you a few other portals which are very important that you need to ensure that your property is listed on those portals as well, apart from Airbnb. Right, we'll try to cover top 3 portals in India that you need to list your property on to be successful in the villa rental business. So we'll cover that topic in the upcoming videos, and I'll also cover in detail of how you can list your property on Airbnb and ensure that you are ranking well on Airbnb. It is very important for you to start ranking well on Airbnb so that you can get views on your page, you can start getting inquiries on your page, and you start converting those inquiries. Correct. So It's one thing to list it, but it's a completely different ball game if you have to start ranking well on Airbnb. So we'll cover these important topics in the next few videos. Hope you liked this video. This was something very informative. I felt for all of you to tap into, because very few people talk about Airbnb when it comes to running a villa rental business in India, and I felt that this was something that all of you should be aware of before you start your business. Correct? It's very important for you to ensure that you are on Airbnb before you take your property live, regardless of whatever property you have. So hope you found this video helpful. I will see you in the next video, guys. Take care. Bye.